Milano, Genova, Rome. C'est joli la campagne. Vous n'aimez pas la ville? Allez vous faire foutre. J'aime beaucoup la France. Si vous n'aimez pas la mer, si vous n'aimez pas la montagne, si vous n'aimez pas la ville, allez vous faire foutre.
The reason why I'm thinking about it is because, you know, the way I always conceive of like philosophy or getting again the point across is through a direct statement of this, and it relates to what you were just saying about then we did this and then we did that. You know, it's just an idea that there's something more efficient in being direct. But when I'm reading the Republic, it's like why is it done in a dialogue? You know, why is it play-like yet not a play? You know, and it's I mean I've come up with a couple of reasons, but like one of them in terms of form is that, you know, in a way it's a critique against of what was held dear to the culture, and that was plays. Mm-hmm. You know, plays, tragedy and comedy sat at the center of their society, and here he's saying, actually, you know what, I'm gonna take your form and do something else with it. Right. And that's what really has been sticking with me. And like looking at everything, I'm like when I was talking to your mom the other day about the form of the
That's
of
really
the other
interesting.
film.
Yeah, I even forgot that the Republic was in that form.
Right.
It's like
it's not a treatise, it's not like an essay, it's this dialogue. I mean, and it's often unclear as to who's speaking and all that stuff.
There's a lot of teens.
And it's not something that would go over well on a stage. Yet it's written in in a play-like form.
And you're saying he took on that play-like form because maybe he found it would be more accessible to the reader, and it also gave him some distance as a writer, like, because he'd be talking through characters rather than himself.
Delbo?
Edesaka.
Kermas. Elettoes.
Sitä taas tuntuu taatsi niin saattaa.
Turpaie!
Senata.
Aija.
Inin sitampo. Et saattaa ratskita konseitare.
Kolma.
Enä katso. Niitä ato.
Täällä.
Ibini aro nitsikin. Eikä nitsi brata.
Erto. Kolma, sino po wala dyan?
Василко, пердоджис.
Mata? Hey, Kolma, let's run. Let's go. Hey, Kolma.
Kate.
Kolma.
Kate.
Sino?
Gelin
Erano si può fare. Kolma. Kolma. Iruo. You Kolma, what's it got?
Esunta.
Kolma. Kentoto. Here. You know what, Skip? Come on, go on. No. Get on. Go. Come on. Hey, roll it. Go on.
as a writer, like, because he'd be talking through characters rather than himself, so he could say things that would be
Exactly.
less, you know, like he couldn't be so much held accountable.
Right.
That's really interesting. It's kind of an interesting analogy for what we're talking about with this movie.
That's exactly.
Era boca. Ja varvarsiko mä taita. Karmon mirada.
Inizi, inizi.
Era. Che vorro baiata, eh. E a te rovas. Coromans. Ja vale bueno. Te muore cano vaso. Te la varia. Barrio, coma, levantisco. Come taita. Il corpo mirada. Il mondo, peras.
Inizi. E ne è satana. Izi. E ne è stato. E le male seconde.
Paro bigliore, cara, e suantaiata.
E inizi a to.
Cara.
E veni a ronizi che inizi brata.
Cara.
Ne dove?
How's the movie going, Magoo?
Good. I wanted to try to figure out a way to make it like to talk about some political stuff, but I don't know. Like the Gypsy movie, I was gonna have the I was gonna do the subtitles like us talking about the global trade and stuff like that, you know. But
Right.
it just was it seemed too forced.
So what did you decide to do instead?
I don't know.
Kral cose, ne? Perdonate per mio farti, scusi. Anzás gone. Lucas, por favor.
I mean, why did it seem...
Well,
I mean, why did it seem...
well, I don't know. I just think it's just too. It's always too obvious, you know, to just come straight forward and say like something like, you know, which I mean that's kind of like the thing I thought would be funny if we were talking about that. Mm-hmm. Like you wouldn't expect gypsies to be talking about, you know, global trade. But in a way, like they're the kind of people who like suffer from it. You know what I mean?
Right, and you sort of wanted to make a statement or something?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm just always trying to bring politics into the movie, but it's just, it's always just hard, you know, like, because you're forced with, like, trying to keep people entertained. And hello, Magoo.
Hello. How are you? How do you spell Busho?